Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Leslie Martin Ratu Edo from the 11th grade of Language and Culture major of SMA Negeri 1 Waingapu. I am here as the first speaker of the Ever Married team. Would like to give you some of my arguments that supports today's motion that has given to us. The House believed that it is not necessary to wear uniform at school. But first, I would like to give you the definition of the motion. A school uniform is a uniform worn by students primarily for a school or otherwise an educational institution. School uniform means that all students wear the same clothing, helping to level out the playing field. This removes any preconceived ideas about what to wear, allowing the greater group cohesion and commonality. As a result, uniforms demonstrate a clear messages of equality. But I, as the first speaker of the Ever Married team, agree with this motion that says the House believes that it is not necessary to wear uniform at school. There are some arguments of mine that helps me to support today's motion. School uniform restricts students' freedom of expression. School uniforms promote conformity over individuality. By not allowing kids to dress up in the way they wish to, most schools hamper with the individuality of a child. The child is forced to dress up in a way that they may not be comfortable in. Speaking of individuality, represses individuality. However, the major disadvantage with adopting high school dress codes is that it keeps students from being able to express their individuality through their attire. Clothes are an expression of a person's style and tastes and teenagers' styles. Arguments over clothes give kids an opportunity to express their identity and values to their parents. And equally important, they give parents a platform for transmitting their values. Respectful disagreements can facilitate maturity. And in addition, allowing a little fashion rebellion may help prevent worse rebellion later on, such as drug experimentation. And also, I don't find any benefits from wearing a uniform at school besides from the commonality thing. Instead, I find many benefits from not wearing uniform at school, such as uniform that do not appearance-based bullying. Bullies will just continue bullying people about other aspects of appearance. School uniforms do not stop bullying and may increase violence attack. School uniforms do not improve attendance, academic preparedness, or exam results. School uniforms are extremely expensive. A single uniform is likely to cost the same as a large section of a child wardrobe. Multiple uniforms are needed, and constant replacements are needed, all adding up to a very high costs. Allowing students to wear their own choice of clothing makes life easier for low-income families who may not be able to afford uniforms, and for the school who might be required to provide financial assistance to such families. Also, children still need other clothing. They need clothing for when they are not in school, which can still be used for appearance-based bullying. Uniform can lead to bullying of lower-income children. A child from a poor family might not be able to afford the new uniforms as they grow or as they dirty or damage them, meaning they will still be the subject of appearance-based bullying. They may also have fewer uniforms, so they will be dirtier and more unkempt. Uniform do not improve grades. This is no evidence that proves wearing a uniform improves school performance. Uniform can make you a target of crimes and bullying outside of your school. They paint a target on you so that people can tell what school you attend. Wearing uniforms denies children of a simple choice making and prevents them from learning how to make appropriate choices. Getting dressed isn't like the 14-hour endeavor people to make it out to be. Denying the children the ability of making choices means they will have trouble making such trivial choices later in life. They will also never learn how to have an acceptable appearance. Harping on children about their uniform takes time away from instructions. Every minute spent telling students to tidy up their uniform at the start of every single class is a minute of wasted time that could have been used to teach. It is also systematic bullying of children that can teach them to become very self-unconscious. School uniform don't prepare for the real world. Very few professions wear strict uniforms. So enforcement of this does not represent real life. What is far more likely is that former children will have dress code at work, but will struggle making decision about what is appropriate to wear. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.